Welcome to the Emo Social Club podcast, broadcasting to you live from emosocialclub.tv. I am Brian.
And I'm Lizzie, and we're here this evening with fellow Illinoisans. Glory Days. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Of course.
Thanks for inviting us to come hang out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Illinoisans being like, you know, it's
Illinois.
Illinois.
Got to pronounce the S in the Illinois.
Illinois.
Illinois from Illinois.
Both of you introduce yourselves so we know who you are, what you do in the band. Tell us about Glory Days, all the basics, you know.
Well, I am Days, and in the other corner is Glory. We decided to switch the names just because it felt right, you know. But no, I'm James. I play guitar and I sing in the band.
And I'm CJ, and I play guitar and have long hair.
Someone had to do it.
That's my job.
Yeah, are you the only one in the band with long hair?
I'm the only one in the band with a hat.
Our drummer, Jared. This is true. No,
Right now.
Right now.
Currently, you're the only one wearing a hat.
Vince is at that Counterparts
That's
show
true.
tonight. He plays bass, and he's probably wearing a hat. But in terms of hair, I filled the shoes. Our drummer, Jared, has like long-ish hair, but I kind of took it and ran.
He's got a mop.
Did you have to have like a conversation like this is each of our thing, and you can't overturn the other thing?
I mean, we took the pop from pop punk and just ran straight to boy band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I called the headphone, actually. I'm the headphone guy. I normally just wear these around all the time.
Yeah, they're not even plugged in.
No.
Oh man.
This is for fashion, not for function.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Do you have, like, okay, you're going to play a show, right? And in the group chat, do you ever go, hey, like, I'm wearing the hat tonight. No one else can wear a hat tonight.
No, but I am the fashionista bitch that will like message the band chat being like, "What are y'all wearing?"
And I'm like, clothes, you know? I don't know.
There's like, I've played in a few different bands, and every time everyone shows up in the same flannel, and I'm like, guys, we need to have a group chat going.
That's matching bestie energy.
No, it's not right. That shit, shit don't look right, dude. Like, you're like up there on stage and everyone's wearing the same flannel. It's like, yeah, we are not unique people. And then you're like, we gotta text each other about this beforehand because
just have the different color flannels. There's so many.
We are the sad
varieties.
lumberjacks. Hello, everyone.
yeah, it
Emo flapjacks.
Well, see-
That's what they call us.
The good thing about us is like, as we have been in this band like longer and longer after all these years, and as we've gotten older and older, we've just gotten weird. So we just start dressing like, I don't know, is glam the right term? Like just weird patterns, weird shirts, like flashy outfits.
getting some Paisley.
So luckily,
This is Silver.
Oh yeah.
Paisley's finding her way over here one day. She has one eye, so
No.
Wait, is your dog named Paisley?
yeah.
Okay,
The
I
other
was
one
talking
is
about the
yeah.
patterns, but also there's a dog on the screen, and I didn't realize you had a dog named Paisley. That's
No,
awesome.
I do have another dog named Paisley. Yeah,
That's fucking
hilarious.
awesome.
No, I wear
Comes back
Paisley
to
occasionally.
dogs.
I do.
So they do have Paisley and just
Yeah.
different varieties.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wear my
Yes.
dog. I kind of have one of those like baby carriers, and I just wear my dog.
I love that.
Just be like, "What are you wearing
That's a
tonight,
brilliant idea.
Paisley?"
Paisley. You show up. What do you mean? What's going on? I
Just
said
covered
Paisley.
in dog fur.
I mean,
Oh,
we keep saying like the content gets better when you see a dog in it, you know? So like having a dog on the stage, people are like, dude, that band fucking killed it. They had a dog the whole
That band's
time. We
good.
fucking love that shit.
yeah,
That's my new
Sublime did
favorite
really
band.
well for themselves.
hey,
Yeah.
so long as that dog's
Yeah.
got earplugs, I don't want to hurt the tiny little
It's like
dog
little
ears.
baby ears. You have to have the little headphones on. Hope for
Oh
the
my
best.
god!
Yeah,
Just
like
like
they're at a
engulfing their head.
racetrack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what was wild is I saw a couple of kids like and babies. Okay, first of all, when we were at We Were Young Fest, I don't know if you saw this, Brian, because we couldn't find anybody.
I wasn't looking at babies, so no, I didn't.
But so I saw a whole ass like brand new baby, like a baby.
Brand
and I was like,
new.
I don't
Just
think
came
you
right
should
out.
be here. I think you're too fresh.
It was when we were babies fest.
When we were babies.
When we were
Oh, that
Very
young.
young.
Okay, got it. Yeah, got it.
When we were newborn.
Like it's
When we
giving
are young.
poser energy. Like, do you really know more three next
name 3 songs, baby. You don't even fucking know My
outta
Chemical
here.
Romance.
But I did see a lot of parents not have like protective ear coverings for their children. I was like, yo, bestie, they're they're gonna have not be able to hear anything.
They're gonna be like us, okay? Do you want that?
Yeah.
Do you want that? Look at how rough time you had. Do you want that?
Is this what you want? So I know you have this show coming up at Cobra Lounge this month, and I know it's part of Riot Fest Presents, and it's Night Spice that's on it. But can you tell us more about this? Because I know it's like 2 nights, but I'm also very confused because it said like Miami on there or Florida on there or something, and I was like, is this in Florida? Where's it happening here?
It is not. Okay,
No,
so
it is here, in fact.
it's here. Because Night Spice made their EP, which I'm pretty sure is called. It's either the name of the EP or there's a song in the EP. Let me check real quick. But it has to do with Miami, Illinois.
I think they're from there. Because I think we got a presser from them for Riot Fest because they played.
Yeah.
And I'm
Where-
like, I was
why-
like, there's not a Miami, Illinois. That's
Why?
fake.
Yeah, there's a Miami, Ohio. Come on, guys.
The EP is called Welcome to Miami, Illinois. And I think it's because Kevin Singleton, who does vocals and of the like local Chicago scene, Bottom Lounge fame, just decided to go like full. Like, I don't want to speak for him, but decided to go like full 80s sounding synth pop.
Mhm.
I couldn't explain probably the meaning behind the name, but of like what they're basing it off of. So night one is just like the show, but it's masquerade
Oh.
themed.
Okay.
So everyone's gonna be dressing up a little fancy, their New Orleans ball gown, masks on, and whatnot.
Interesting.
And then Night Spice is doing a full like cover set of just like synth rock emo covers.
I'm already
Curious.
wearing my mask. Can you
And
tell?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, bestie.
Yeah, isn't it
Do you,
scary?
do you also have a fancy masquerade hat to go along with it?
No, it's one or the other.
we should get hats.
No, miladies?
Oh,
No,
wait,
you're
shit,
not
I'm
gonna
wearing both,
milady
that's right.
anybody?
Yeah, I'm gonna tip my beanie.
Masquerade fedora.
This guy fucks.
I will tell you, I saw someone with one of those like circle top hats the other day while I was walking to work in downtown Chicago, and I'm like, there ain't no way. But it was. I was like,
A classic
this?
bowler. That's rare.
I was
Yeah.
like, yo, what?
That's so funny.
Was it Lori Lightfoot?
No, this
Just
was a
sporting
tall
a
man.
bullet.
This was a
Oh.
tall older man. I was like, sir,
Like-
sir.
It would not seem rare to see Lori Lightfoot walking down the street in Chicago wearing a
On
bowler
stilts.
hat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
On
not.
stilts.
Was he levitating? Y'all ever seen Haunting at Hill House?
Yep. Oh, that would creep me the fuck right out.
Oh.
I
He
saw
did have
that.
he did have a long winter jacket on, like one of the nice like pea coats. So I was like,
Are you sure it
listen,
wasn't
I
like
know
2 kids?
it's like 9:30 in the morning right now, but I don't really like this energy. I'm
Did
gonna
he
go
have, like,
hide in the pedway now. Goodbye.
a cartoonist mustache. Be like, we're here to buy liquor, sir.
Because we are adults.
We'll
We're
have 2
adults.
tickets. 1 ticket to the R-rated movie, please.
Got the eye holes peeking through like the glass.
What did he say? Shut up. It's fine. Nothing is wrong. I am one person.
I'm
Thank you.
one person. I just may have mental health issues. Don't worry about it.
Don't you
So are
talk
you
to your
talking
stomach?
Are you talking to your pants? Yes, they get out of control.
My name is Daniel
Adultman.
Adultman. Thank you.
That's such
My
a,
name
like,
is
old
Man
bit.
Guy.
I love it.
I know, but it's
know.
timeless.
Uh,
But yeah, we're playing the
Okay.
first night of that show on the 25th.
and you'll be dressed in your masquerade outfits, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
We haven't coordinated it. but
All right,
yeah, it's
Text
which
gonna
one
get
of you is
flashy.
wearing the elaborate ball gown on stage?
Ooh, I volunteer. With all
You were way
rhinestones.
too
I'm gonna
slow there,
bedazzle the
CJ.
fuck out of it too.
I know. I was thinking about what kind of
Kinda
sequence I want on my
sequins.
dress, and I got.
I'm going bedazzled. As fuck.
And that shows the
gonna be
25th,
fun.
right?
Yes.
I want to make sure.
Yes, Friday the 25th,
Oh, hell
Black
yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
That's next week. That's
That's next week. I know.
Why? See, you're like, oh, I'm talking December. We're almost done.
Okay, I
Yeah, I
will say
know.
last week I thought this week was Thanksgiving. One of my students corrected me. He's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, I don't know days anymore. I just
Yeah.
exist on this plane.
Yeah, I'm just here.
I'm just here vibing.
Yeah. But I'm not showing up to work this Thursday because I've made a mistake. So whatever, you know. This one's on me, and yet in the same way, it's on
happens.
All I know is going to be eating out of a bowl just filled with stuffing, Thanksgiving stuffing.
you. Oh yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna be so fat and bloated on that show.
It's gonna be so
That's why you
great.
have the ball gown to hide everything.
Oh,
Good call.
That's right.
Get a size
Does
up.
ball gown make my gut look fat?
No,
No, that is
get
definitely
a
the
cinch
Thanksgiving
belt,
turkey.
pull it all in.
Oh, just hold it all in and just somebody's gonna be. We'll offer ear protection and eye protection in case any of my buttons pop. Just be flying across the room.
You're like,
They're so
What do you guys think?
fashionable, but they're so dangerous.
Does a dress shirt go well with fat pants?
yes,
Asking for me.
yes.
Asking specifically for who I'll be after Thanksgiving.
Who I'll be.
Asking
I'll be wearing.
specifically so I can wear my joggers and a
I was
tie.
gonna say it.
There you go.
Sweatpants, a tie, and a blazer,
Put the fedora on. You're ready.
and a little fedora for
I'm
the
gonna
gut.
look like I'm ready for fucking
Yeah.
Comic Con.
I put
You
more
should bring
effort
a
into
you should
fedora
bring a
than the
Comic
pants.
Con like laminate or like make one and then bring it with.
I've got one hanging on my door
I was about to
handle
say if you
right
need
here.
one, I
Thank you
forgot
very
that
much.
I have one for C2E2 and I worked at one time, so I could also give you one if you needed
All the
it.
time flexing.
And then don't
all
wear
the time.
deodorant.
Hey, I can flex too. I worked Wizard World for a few years
There
in a
you go.
row, so
There
it's
you
all
go.
good.
There you go. All the flexing should happen in this chat. Except from Lizzie, who I'm going to call out for it every single time.
Brian just is mad he doesn't have as many flexes in the current decade.
I'm not mad. I have the flexes I have.
I have the flexes I have.
These are my flexes and they're mine.
I saw a TikTok earlier, and I'm probably going to fuck this up, but it was like
no.
sometimes when I'm putting putting on the fit, I'm going to feel like a flexual predator.
I don't like that.
Oh my god.
I'm like, God damn it. That's so good. But I'm definitely only going to say that on a recorded medium today.
They
Oh, yeah,
flex
perfect.
And here where it's going to be replay for anybody who comes over and watches.
I think I'm going to cut that part out.
Oh, that's
If you're
crazy.
hearing this.
I don't think
oops.
I'm going to cut this part out in the audio part. So you're going to have two different ones. This is going to be a what's the Bearstein thing called? Oh, Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
The
was
emo
gonna say
social
director's
Mandela
cut.
effect. Yeah, or director's cut.
Director's cut of our Glory Days episode.
Now here's the thing: the not conspiracy theory part of it would say that.
There's a hidden cut in this episode of the podcast, and I know that they said something inappropriate.
All it was just CJ saying balls or something stupid.
Yeah.
They just waited the 3-hour cut. What was the 3 hours? Figuring out audio.
And then the other 2 hours was the first 2 hours of Justice League, but the Zack Snyder cut. I don't know why they put it in there.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I
I've seen a
haven't
lot
seen
of
it
people
either.
talking about it who've said, here's all of my takes on it. And I spent probably longer than the movie is just watching YouTube essayists about the DCEU.
Wow.
I don't
I'm
know
a
why.
bad nerd. I don't keep up on the superhero stuff as much as I used to.
I feel like it's so silly, ridiculously long at this point that it's like okay if you know like maybe one, and then you call it a day, or like half of one and you call it a day.
Good to
Like
know.
the shows, like I really fucked with WandaVision. That was so good.
WandaVision was great. Very good. Lizzie, you would like it. But you're not going to watch it.
I know I would like it, but I don't have time to watch like 25 hours of movies.
It's certainly not
God.
25 hours.
See, okay, that's what I thought, but so my fiance has had me like just feverishly catching up on Handmaid's Tale, and
Interesting.
I have gotten through 4 seasons in like a month.
Yeesh.
That's
Well,
a
if they're
lot.
only like
Yeah.
30
I
minutes,
know.
are they 30 or 45 or an hour?
Oh no, I wish they were an hour
man.
each.
I don't have that amount of time.
I mean,
So-
I
I didn't think I
binge
did either,
listened
but
to
then-
the new Jordan Peele horror podcast in like a day.
He has a
Yeah,
horror
it's
podcast?
really good. It's literally like a whole analogy on like MAGA and like how crazy people get through people who are like, I'm not the news, but I'm just a quirky personality who just tells people like it is, Joe Rogan. And like everything
us.
happens with
Thank
it, and
you.
it's crazy. It's done really, really well.
You're gonna have to send me a link to that.
Yeah,
gonna say,
no,
I'll have to
I
check that
literally
out.
binge listened to it for like a whole day, which that's the most binging I could do. So when people are like, you need to binge watch this, I'm like, no, I need to binge listen because I listen to that when I walk to and from work and on the metro home.
Oh, so you're an audiobook person, aren't you?
No, I actually don't like audiobooks because I read really
Really?
quickly. So
Oh,
I like
okay, that makes
to
sense.
read at my own speed.
Yeah, your own
but I listen
pace,
to
yeah.
podcasts
Yeah,
because
I
that's
wish I
also
could
my
read.
jobs.
Yeah, right. I feel like listening to a podcast would be different than listening to an audiobook.
Oh,
I know it's
definitely.
kind of similar, but like you're just like, yes, you could read faster, but you're listening to somebody talk like and have a conversation, so it's kind of different. In
I
that
feel
It's
like
just,
if I'm so
We're getting real meta.
I know
Yeah.
it's like and when
Let's
you're
talk
listening,
about podcasts on this podcast.
it's podception.
What's a podcast?
What's a podcast?
Gestures at our microphones.
Hey.
Oh, is that what that is?
This is one type of
Little
podcast, but this Jordan Peele one, because it's like compared to an audiobook's just someone just reading it, whereas like I want like the sound effects, I want the sound design,
Ooh, you want the production behind it.
I want the production value behind it because I'm also a nerd because I like to judge people's production.
You know what? That's fair.
I want to judge how good they are or how bad they are, and then I'll make angry tweaks. Be like, did they just fucking pull this person off the floor and said, "You do it"?
Yes.
Yeah, they do, and it makes me mad.
Lizzie, when you're editing this part of the podcast, can you start adding in like sword sound effects and like
Yeah, I'll just throw it in for extra effect. Everyone's gonna be so confused and be like, "Guys, this is our new narrative-based podcast."
No, we're doing production, okay? We put sound effects in. And like a musical vamp. It'd be so awesome if you actually did all this. So that, like when you like listen
Oh
back,
no, I
it's like,
could. Don't
wait,
test
what?
me. Do I have time? Wait, do I have time this weekend? Yeah, I got time this weekend.
Oh,
Well, she
okay,
do
then
that.
just pull
Oh.
out a sound bite of just like emphasis, add a bunch of reverb to it and everything.
Yeah, just
Start
like really
getting-
like I'll make it
Just get
echoey
weird
in the
with it.
background.
Get weird with it.
Like those weird flutes that are just like and like fart noises, you know? Be like, this
I'll
in the
go
morning.
into the royalty-free music vault and find the most incredibly silly and offensively named audio track and just throw it in there.
Sorry,
There
guys, we're
was-
turning your podcast into like a shock jock morning show.
Please.
Exactly.
Listen, I
Yeah.
told Brian we should try the Spotify radio show thing, and that could be
Boy.
That'd be so funny. You should do an episode
Yikes.
like that.
Can both of you say something controversial about
Get brave.
your significant other or just a person of the opposite gender, just so that we can make
Who's
sure that this
close in your
podcast
life?
gets completely canceled when we do all these sound effects? It's like, uh-oh. It's like, I can't believe it. Crazy. Also, don't actually do that.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
I'm
do
not trying-
that.
I mean,
My
I'll
fe-
do it. You don't have to do it.
My fiance doesn't like sushi.
I don't like sushi either.
Okay.
I don't like fish.
Canceled.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe I'm canceled on my own podcast?
Okay, so
Start
this is
adding.
maybe a podcast if
Boo.
I
It's just an audience just booing. Like a what's a
It's
Mario?
like, why are
just
you
like,
booing me? I'm
"Boo."
right.
Yeah.
I'm a big sushi fan. I'm sorry.
It's
Sushi's
okay.
fucking bangers. It's just
Fucking
it's just
bangers.
like
I thought you were
we
about to say
figured out-
poggers.
No, I don't care if I'm on Twitch. It's bangers from top to bottom bangers, you know? You're like, oh, I want that flavor, but I want like 8 of it on a plate. And then you just like pick it up with a couple of little sticks and you just,
But you can
Pop
do that
it
with
in.
dim sum too.
you can do it with anything, but you can also do it with sushi, and sushi's so good.
It's just it's fun to eat. Okay?
Oh, no, it looks like it's fun to eat. I wish I liked fish so I could eat it.
I just use those words all the time. It's just fun to eat, regardless of what you're doing. It's just fun to eat.
You ever just look at something and you go, that looks fun to eat?
That looks fun to eat.
Wait,
like
does
a-
this count? Does this bag of Swedish fish count?
Oh, I was
Yes.
I was looking at my couch. I'm like, this would look fun to eat. You know?
Damn.
Wouldn't it be? It's like chewy, you know.
James, I think that's called pica.
Oh my
Is it?
god.
Anyway, it looks fun
Are
to
you
eat.
getting enough of your fiber and other like nutrients or that you need to consume actual raw material?
Hey man, you eating hair over there or what?
Shut up.
Hey, are you
is why-
eating rocks?
This is why he doesn't have the long hair in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ate
it all fell
off.
out.
I eated it.
I eat
I
it.
ate it.
Is that
Actually,
how
all this
yours
is
is
just like
grown?
remnants of the hair I ate. It's just This is not even a beard. It's just like covered my mouth like a like
Forgot a napkin.
exactly just like a kid with cake. Just you know.
Gross. That's a gross.
What were you
visual.
eating with brown hair on it? Don't worry about it.
Hair.
I was gonna say a pot. Well, possum's gray.
Possum. Oh my
A
God.
woodchuck. Just straight
Yeah.
up. Straight up.
Yeah, don't say beaver. That could be misconstrued as
Oh,
something that's not.
Why did you
Just an
bring it
animal.
up?
Oh, shit.
Because it is a brown-haired animal.
Okay, I will also say, not in this way. I was at Costco before here, and they had a ginormous squishmallow that was just a beaver.
I'm going to say, they do not have live beavers at Costco. I've only seen dead ones before there.
Only in Wisconsin.
I've seen a casket at Costco.
I believe that.
That's so sweet.
That's
I would get in it, so the next person to buy it I would scare the shit out of them.
Just a little
Or just have a
creepy
really
peekaboo.
cozy, cold roommate eventually.
I think
Oh,
they would
God.
realize you're there and be like, "Yo, get out of here."
It'd be like Employee of the Month, but instead of a pallet, I'm just sleeping in a coffin.
That's such an
I
underrated
hope,
movie.
I hope Dane Cook comes and cuddles with me.
Do you think you would recognize a Costco coffin at a funeral?
Oh my God.
They got it at Costco. It's like he went to Jared, but it's
Yeah.
It's like
oh,
it's Costco.
oh wow, they went to Costco.
No, it's like, oh no, they went to Costco. They went to fucking Walmart.
Walmart.
It depends
like
on
they
they
had
got
to
a
buy it at
Walmart
midnight so
ring.
nobody saw him.
if they got it like branded with like a hot iron in the side of it that just says Costco. Then maybe, but at this point, I think bold of me to say, I think the casket game has gotten pretty diverse.
So
hope
you have to
so.
be a member to buy a casket. Thank you. There's the really old guy. I feel like that'd be so bad. Like the really old guy that checks your receipts and he's just like,
Oh.
just rubbing it in, are we? You're like, coming back for you, old man. It's buy one, get one today.
It's you. I know that there's I got a targeted Facebook ad one time about a glitter casket. So it's just all glitter, but it's in
That
the glittery
sounds-
thing that you want,
Fabulous.
right?
I feel like even if I was dead and buried in that thing, I'd be itchy.
Yeah, you would show everyone up. They'd be lowering your ass down to the ground. They're like, God, they were so fucking hard.
Shine bright like a diamond to the ground. Why is this like? Okay, Lizzie, I'm nervous for your ads. Why is it like a decor item? Is it
No,
like an
it's like for actual
full-
like gray. But I was listening. This was like a couple years ago, so it was like pastel goth, my like somewhat pastel goth type of era, pastel emo type of era. But I also like pink things, so I was like, hey.
You
And I was
never
like,
really
why
get out
is
of your
this here?
pastel emo.
Hey,
era.
pink coffin.
No one ever does.
Instagram ads never let you.
No, we never can leave.
So it's a full size coffin. Like you're describing that you got an advertisement for
It's like a whole
full-size
ass coffin. Like yeah,
Like a-
it is like
a person size coffin.
yeah, like a whole ass coffin. And if you have just an urn, you could just like get a little urn box thingy. and
Oh,
you could put
dude, and
ass
mix
in
your
there,
ashes up with
too.
glitter? That'd be tight.
Yeah.
dude.
So
And
instead
they
of
put
like,
it on
you know,
somebody's
when,
porch.
I was gonna
This
say
is
when
the
people
least
like
environmentally friendly option for you to do.
when people throw people's ashes into the lake, that instead of with the mixed glitter, they just go like, and it's just a
Oh, it's
puff
a-
of glitter and ashes. Be like,
it's
it's the way he would have
beautiful.
wanted to
You
go.
have to pay. If that happens, then you have to legally play Lake Effect Kid in any Fall Out Boy song where they mention Chicago or the lake, and then just let yourself free.
You know what? I'll agree with that.
Deal.
It'll be the piano cover of it, just like
That's a law I'm willing to follow.
That's what. Yeah. Where are you bringing the? Where are you getting the piano? If you're on Lake Michigan,
I don't know if I'm buying a fucking glitter coffin.
Just,
If I'm buying a glitter coffin off of the fucking Instagram ads, I'm gonna get a piano off of there too.
just roll it onto the
in.
concrete beach, and then you're fine. Just is that guy
put
rolling
it on a
fucking
pallet,
piano out
roll
here?
it
Oh
all
my God.
together, save the money.
Yeah, deliver them
That's true.
both.
Glitter piano.
I think we're in like a think tank right now. I feel like we're brainstorming things for Shark Tank.
Oh man.
This podcast is supposed to be like, hey, so here's like bands we know, and here's their music, and here's their shows, and you should, go check them out and be a fan and all of that. And then we just end up being like, I got ideas, bro. I got fucking, my
like
brain
no one
is
listens to my
working.
ideas outside of this podcast,
Oh,
and that's all it is.
We're gonna derail this a lot, and I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. That's fine.
We
Look,
are derailed.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, we're fully
I'm
derailed.
trying to
It's
be,
great.
consummate professional, saying just like, you got the show coming up and all that. But now I'm like, okay, we have to, you have to have a glitter coffin to come out of at the show.
Very masquerade
Like-
energy. Very
Yo,
masquerade energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
First
Like,
of all,
you
we got to
pop out of
wheel
it
up.
in your dress.
And I come out in a glitter ball gown.
I know you guys are one of the opening acts, but you could become the main act by doing
If
that.
If we rolled out
You could be
that big
that
of a party
bitch.
for an opening act, I feel like everybody'd be like, "Oh, these guys."
The only people who
Tryhards.
do that, yeah, they
Yeah,
would,
tryhards.
look, they might be, but also, like, you know how like the headliner, like sound guys will make it so that the headliner's sound is like louder and more impactful than the openers, and it's just like a thing of just like, you know, they're the headliners, so like you got to like, you know, wait for them, and everyone's coming here to see them, and you got to make it a bigger thing. But nobody said that the fucking headliner is going to come out in a coffin, you know? Like you
True.
can still do that.
I'll
They
take
might be
one
like,
with
"Oh,
you."
all right, well, we didn't think of the coffin thing."
And then we're
But,
never
like-
on a show again.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
This is a future memoriam for our future shows. Be like, we're coming out in a coffin because this is going to be our last show. After this.
This
This
is
is
the
the message we're trying
pre-funeral
to
for
sell.
our careers.
Yep. See you.
And like, guys,
Out the
I know we
hole.
had a good run. We had a good run, but it's a part of the bit. It's okay. We have to keep going.
Oh yeah.
God, you said glitter coffin, and my mind went straight to that TikTok, Instagram song. It's like, if I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna do it with pizzazz.
Yes.
Now that you said glitter coffin again, I'm thinking of something completely different.
Hang on, glitter coffin, new band name. I called it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's a good one.
See, this is what the think tank does, and then all
There
of a
we
sudden
go.
it's like, so I've copywritten glitter coffin.
Damn it. He stole it.
he
Oh, I
stole
own
it.
this now. I
Listen,
own the
that
website, so
I
you can
know
buy it from me.
that company is UK based. So here in the US, you're probably safe.
Yeah, we got different
Glitter
patents,
coffin
I'm sure.
in parentheses. U.S.
US.
You're safe. You're fine.
What's up, guys? We're Glitter Days.
US.
Glitter days.
Glitter days. Oh shit, that's pretty good.
That'll be there'll be like one show where you just do your whole thing as like a very like pretty sparkly. It's like glitter days, one show only.
Sign me the fuck
New
up.
new paint job on a guitar. Glitter.
Oh, there
Glitter
you
bomb.
go. So while we have derailed this conversation a little bit, let's make sure we don't get left behind with your new single of the same name. Can you
my
tell us more?
Fuck you.
All right, guys, I'm done here.
I had that in my
Fuck
mind for
you.
10 fucking minutes.
Fuck you. I'm like on your team here as a co-interviewer, co-host
Yeah,
of
you're
this thing,
you.
and I
But
fucking
I'm
hate that.
joking.
That was good.
I just quit the band. I just quit the band.
It's quit the podcast.
I didn't go to college for 7 years to not be able to do that seamlessly.
One thing I
That was
learned is
pretty good.
transitions.
I'm going to cut that and use that in my voice reel, and I'm going to send it. Because they need voice actors at work. I'm going to send it. And if they immediately say no, I know why. And it's because of
Be like,
that.
so here's my best work.
Here's my best work. It's unhinged. Can you
Yes.
deal with that?
Lord.
That was a good joke. I like the transition. You get a gold star for today.
Wow.
So we're
All
gonna
right.
leave leave that one behind. No.
Now, Lizzie, do it again.
So tell us about your latest single, Left Behind.
Well, thank you for asking.
Yeah. So our latest single is Left Behind. We released it with a music video that we recorded. God, when was that? 2000. It was like right around COVID, right when COVID started, or like it's like February 2020. No, when was it?
October 2020.
Oh, so it was like well into
Because
COVID.
we got all the props from Spirit Halloween.
Ooh.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah, and it was, but it just got released a couple weeks ago, and so far it's doing well. I haven't checked any numbers yet, but we were very excited to release it.
Yeah, we recorded that song back in like 2019. And we've been sitting on that song and a bunch of other ones since then. And then the world decided to shut down. And we've just been stockpiling music and content.
Actually,
And-
well enough, the single before that was recorded after Left Behind, but released before it. So there's some kind of inception there that you guys can, maybe if we get a fan or two down the road, can like make something out of. I don't know.
It's been a whole kerfuffle.
Yes, great term.
Yeah,
What was
and
it?
then we did the music video with our good friend Arnley, who plays in the band The Never After, who we're also playing with on the 25th.
Yes, correct.
And this was like the first music video that we put, like, I'm going to use the term loosely, but we put like a plot to. Because before it's been just all like performance music videos and stuff. But for this one, we went to Vince's parents' house because they had this kind of like dilapidated guest house on their property, and we were like, let's make it like a high stakes poker game, and let's just have it end super badly.
Yeah, we were like, what is the dumbest thing we can come up with that has no correlation to the song whatsoever?
Originally, we were gonna do. We were gonna go to a roller rink and dress up as like a roller derby team, because we've got James and I have a mutual friend who's on a roller derby team in Milwaukee, and then upon further research, found out that the band Broadside did the exact same video with the team in the place that we were gonna do that video.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hadn't seen
We were just gonna do it better.
Scouts honor.
Scout's honor.
Yeah.
That's true. So we're like, damn. But in this time, instead of the US UK parentheses, will be like the same music video with the same name, but Glory Days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if you ever did a cover, song and you recorded and you had to do a video of it, you could just do a cover video, right? But it's like not the same thing.
I
You
don't
can
know if
do
it's
it.
been
It's
done.
not the same.
Just go back and be like, hey guys, we're just gonna redo it, but us.
Yes.
We're gonna have the roller derby going the other direction.
See if
than
you
what they
can
did.
see if you can Twitter bully one of the people from Broadside and be like, come here for the bit.
Oh, you know
we
what? They
could
should
do
play
it.
the other team, and we should just try to kick the shit out of each other. But like in a friendly way,
Friendly kicking the shit
For
out of
the
I mean,
music
you know
video.
what? We
Oh, yeah,
all
of course.
sometimes it's a friendly kick the shit out of each other. It's okay, it happens.
Oh yeah, that's how guys become friends all the time.
I really hated that guy when he was kicking the shit out of me, but now, we hang out.
You
every
know, he's
so often.
all right.
You
I
know,
like
he's
his
pretty
left hook.
chill. We sat down afterwards and we had a beer. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to get drunk afterwards.
You
and be like,
joke, but the
"So,
amount of fights that I've seen where it like two guys are just beating on each other and then get up and they're like, "You want to grab a beer?" It's been probably more than I can count on at least. one
Oh
hand.
yeah, that's like a thing. That's why I mentioned it. Like that is a total
Yeah.
real thing. Yep.
I would never do that.
No, I'd go.
I mean,
home
I
and
would hope you
No.
wouldn't. Like that is a,
Like,
that is
whoa,
a sign,
man, come on, dude.
realistically, of like an unhinged person. I used to be friends with someone who did that in college, and I was
Well,
Well,
like,
I don't go
friends
around
why?
doing that, but I know it's a thing. Yeah. No.
Do
Okay.
I ever look like I've been in a fight? Let's be honest.
How do you think CJ and I became friends?
Punches in the face. Like, hey,
You guys are ordering your drinks, and like he accidentally took your drink, and you said, "That's it."
Oh, actually, he wanted to join the band. I said, we got to kick the shit out of you first.
I was
So.
jumped into the band.
Is this a fraternity
Exactly.
initiation?
Glory Days is a gang.
Yeah, he was jumped into the band.
Okay,
Blood in, blood out.
I would love.
No,
to,
CJ, no.
no, I would love to make that joke, but GD stands for something that is very serious that would get us very hurt if we started going by that.
Oh,
We can't do that.
It's like actual cancellation where it's like, no, they will end us.
yeah, it's like
No, I
full
don't
blown
think-
cancel. It's deletion.
They will
Yes.
delete us from the planet.
Yes,
You
so
can be
we will
canceled.
stay.
You can be recalled, and then you
Yes.
can be deleted.
I don't want to be killed, so we
Yeah.
keep our band name away from two things: Bruce Springsteen and gangs.
These are really wildly
you-
different things on the spectrum.
Yeah, are you under threat from Bruce Springsteen?
Oh yeah.
Is America's
so when we
Sweetheart
named our
going to
band,
kick your ass?
no, he actually liked us so much he wrote the song "Glory Days."
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's like, I got you. This is for you.
it's for
It's
you,
like, you know what,
besties.
boys? You done all right by me. You done
We
all right
hadn't
by
been
me.
born yet, but he had a feeling.
Like, you think bands just like write songs and they're just like, I wonder if a band is ever going to call themselves this? And it's like, now you have, what was the like Circus Survive song, or like Newfound Glory, and then All Time Low, and then like
Oh,
all the
yeah.
bands just like, cool, we're just gonna take that and be a band name now.
I'm waiting
Oh,
for a
it's
band
all
called like
American
Dear Maria
Rejects
to
got
come
their
out,
name.
honestly,
Really?
but I haven't seen one.
Yeah, All American Rejects got their name from a Green Day song.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Oh, fun
Yep.
fact for all the Illinoisans here: All American Rejects is playing the Elk Grove Village Fest this summer. So
Oh, that's
let's
pretty
all
rad.
meet up,
That's cool.
I want to
That's
open that
wild.
show.
Actually.
huh?
I want to open that show.
Get a hold of the people there. I mean, it's so far out. Why not? Shoot your
For
shot.
real.
If they hear about the band who did a glitter coffin at their show. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they'll be like, we need that band on this.
Now, what
fucking bill.
if you do a collab where you bring the glitter coffin out on stage during It Ends Tonight?
Wow.
I'm digging
Wow.
this tank, guys.
That's sweet.
I just think that the first time I ever heard that song, I was watching an AMV about JT York from Degrassi getting stabbed.
Oh my God.
And it was like the saddest thing I've ever seen when I was like 12 years old. And it's just still in my mind.
And darkness turns to
And then the
light.
coffin slowly closes.
Yeah.
They just wheel him off the stage in front of people.
You know, Tyson Ritter would be like, no, you're not doing the glitter coffin. I'm doing the glitter coffin.
Yeah.
You guys got
Sorry,
weird memories
guys.
of All American Rejects. I
Yeah,
remember
I
them
do.
from a Bionicle commercial.
Oh my God.
You sure
Song
do.
there's in a Bionicle commercial, and I was a kid, and I'm like, this is sick.
Do you remember they did Gives You Hell on the Lego Rock Band? Because I remember.
Yeah.
There was a
Lego
Lego
Rock
Rock
Band?
Band.
Yeah.
There was a Lego
it had,
fucking rock band.
It had Pink So What on there.
Wow. I gotta
Okay,
buy.
so
Where
this
do I
was
buy
like-
this?
2009.
Yeah, it was for Wii.
yes,
I'm pretty
yes.
sure. Yeah, because that was the last console like at least I played on was a Wii.
It was 2009, and the Old Navy near where I lived
The
was
Old
doing a
Navy.
Black Friday giveaway of Lego Rock Band. Didn't say how many there were going to be,
Did
so I
you
waited in line for like
An
an
Old
hour.
Navy's?
No,
I don't
Brian.
know.
What kind of promotion lined
That's
up
such
with
a
Don't
weird-
know.
clothing
I was
store
like,
with
I
Lego
don't get this.
Old
music?
Navy, what the fuck?
Hey, Old
Why
Navy,
didn't my
do
boy
you want
here
an
get a
Xbox
Lego
too?
Rock Band?
Be like, buy a pair of jeans, and here's a video game no one's ever gonna play.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't get this. I want it though. Like you're just giving it away. All right, I'll be
That's
here.
a weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird cross promotion.
Yeah.
That's
And they're like, oh,
That's
sorry,
what
we
I'm
only
saying.
had 8 copies. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's Black Friday to you? What is this?
What's Black Friday? No,
Right.
that's the point of lining up for Black Friday, and that's lost its vigor recently.
It's like the equivalent of going to Claire's, and they'll be like, "Thanks for coming and shopping Black Friday. Here's a bag of Home Depot concrete."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Here's just a bag of flour from Jewel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's a head of cabbage. All right, on
What?
your way, sport.
I came here for one thing, but you've given me something I can't buy here.
You're just like, why is this here? This isn't GameStop. This isn't
What?
Toys R Us.
You've given me an ingredient, but you have not given me all of the ingredients, so I only have.
They give it
but
to you,
one
and you're like,
piece.
"Where's the Wii? Oh, you need to go to GameStop or Target or somewhere the fuck else."
Which
to
is
buy
not in
that.
this strip mall. It's not. You're not. You're gonna have
That's
to go
not
not
thinking
somewhere else.
ahead. That's not thinking
Yeah,
ahead.
and they do
There's
not
a
have Black
Sephora
Friday sales
and a
on it.
Dick's Sporting Goods. Where am I gonna use this?
Happy Black Friday. Go beat capitalism.
Yeah. Capitalism will take you all over fucking Palatine, Illinois.
Jesus.
Oh, is that where you're from?
No, that was just where I was
Okay.
living at the time. But-
That's just where
and
I got Lego Rock Band.
That's just where I didn't get Lego Rock.
He did it.
Oh no.
You
No.
Lego Rock Band. You owe my homie over here fucking Lego Rock Band from 2009.
So a lot of the songs came out on Rock Band. I was a big Rock Band fan. Still have all the instruments like literally sitting right over here.
Hell yeah.
I was doing it on Xbox, and then I just like, okay, like I guess we're moving on. I guess we're abandoning our childhoods now. So we abandoned our childhoods, and now I no longer have any of these games, or I didn't really need them anymore. But then the pandemic hit, and I'm like, guys, I think it's time to get back into fucking Rock Band.
It's time to
But
get the
then, of
band back
course,
together.
Time to get the band back together. But then, of course, all the fucking prices get jacked up on everybody's used guitars. So I have a PlayStation 4, and I'm like, you know what? I'm switching over. We gotta convert. So I find a listing online of every Rock Band game. And I'm like, yeah, let's just buy the whole fucking thing. Let's just get them all. Let's just get it done. So now I do own Lego Rock Band. In
Oh my
2020, I finally
There you
got
go.
Lego Rock Band.
Fuck
Haven't
you,
played
Gap.
it.
I was
Yeah.
we haven't done like a stream. So Brian was doing Rock Band streams for a while, and then we just kind of got out of it. And I told Brian like we should have like a Rock Band stream, but that's like a whole nother thing to set up because I think that'd be
just so
absolutely
much.
silly.
Okay. Can we volunteer? Because we've been planning to have like a band practice, but we're not going to practice. Like we're just going to hang out and bond and play Rock Band. And
Yeah.
Drink
Hell yeah.
beers. Probably.
do you want to do a local band Rock Band stream? We will hang out.
I think that people are like super into it.
Yeah.
Like I think people miss that fucking. It's like okay, you do karaoke, right? It's kind of like that, or you go to like see a live band. It's kind of like that.
Totally. Except more people get to participate.
But it's just certain songs.
Exactly.
Like you don't get to ask for certain ones. It's the one they already only have on there.
No. The biggest songs, and then like everything by like fucking Judas Priest.
Yeah, and then you're just like, what is this?
And way too much Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm saying it. I said it. I said it. Way too much Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Ooh, are we doing band hot takes right now?
Oh, we can.
Do you want it? Go ahead.
Brian
As long
is
as
Red
you-
Hot with the passion.
Dude, talk shit.
I think Red Hot Chili Peppers are incredibly overrated. I don't think they're bad necessarily. I think they're very overrated.
Yeah.
That's a fair
End
and
of hot
valid
take.
take.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's that hot. I think that is
Okay.
generally acceptable.
I have had a lot of friends where I asked them that, but I do have one friend who is a very big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, like not ironically.
Do you? Over there.
Yeah.
Quietly. with headphones in.
Unironically.
Yeah, and then his best friend, unironically, is the biggest fan of Seether's cover of "Careless Whisper," unironically. Which it
Careless
do go
Whisper
though.
by
It do
Seether?
go.
I gotta check that
Yeah,
out.
that's a good cover.
It do
It's
go.
fine.
I'll have to check that out.
It's so I don't know if anyone in the call has seen Black Panther: Wakanda Forever yet.
Oh Lord.
I have. I enjoyed it. I like every Marvel movie. I do think it was like one of the better ones that came out this year, and I hope this doesn't spoil it. But I will say it's not a spoiler of the movie, but it is certainly like a commentary on Red Hot Chili Peppers within the context of the movie. Where the first time they show the only white guy in the movie, he's listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I'm like,
You're like, yep.
you fucking got it. You fucking got him.
Like
You got
that
him.
is
That's
that is
awesome.
white culture.
I was like, ooh, I'm a hit.
I would have said
You
that
suck
like
my
Jason Mraz
battleship.
or something like that.
that
This
was
dude-
not going where I thought it was going to go.
No. But also, like, Marvel, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it is now canon that Red Hot Chili Peppers is exclusively listened to by white people.
Oh my god.
Thank
I
you
would've
for
said
not
that, like,
bringing
Third
up
Eye
Wakanda.
Blind.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It just made Red Hot Chili Peppers look extremely uncool in the context of the movie, and I was like, this is hysterical, and it may only be
But
funny
you know
to me.
a bunch of people watch it and are like, yeah, that's like the coolest fucking
That guy
person.
gets it, dude. That guy can't stop. He's addicted to the shindig. Come on, guys. Hell yeah, brother. The Chili Peppers.
That's
James,
funny.
what's your hot music band, whatever it is, hot take?
I like Nickelback. They're a good band.
I don't
It's
think it's
true.
a hot take too much anymore. Now, if you
No.
said you liked Imagine Dragons or AJR, that's a bad take.
Who's the other one? I know.
AJR?
Yeah. What is that?
We did
It's
a
a-
cover of them for that house show. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was by request.
By request. Yeah.
It wasn't. Yes, our friend was having a housewarming party, and
Okay.
she's a big fan of ours and wanted us to play. And she was like, "Here are a list of covers I want you guys to learn." And one of them
Yeah.
was "Sober Up" by AJR.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
you learned it, did you gain any respect for AJR?
Oh, I didn't learn it. No, I kind of just stumbled through it. I kind of pulled up the lyrics on my phone because I was like, I'm not learning this shit.
After I learned it, I forgot it.
Oh
That's
yeah.
okay.
As soon as I finished it that night, I was like, "What is that song?"
Like, what is this?
Yeah, it made
We
me
were-
barf in my mouth. a
We
little
were
bit.
goofing a little bit, but AJR literally is like morning shock jock radio sound effects as a band.
Yeah.
They just like sort
Hold
of
on.
throw everything in.
I've heard they put on a good show, though.
I'm sure. I'm
I've heard a
absolutely
lot of
confident
mixed.
in that.
I've heard mixed. So I saw this one TikToker. He was
They
like,
have to. They suck.
he went on and he was like talking about AJR. He was like, what the fuck was that? He's like, I had to go. He had to go with somebody. He's like, I don't want to fucking go. So I don't know if it was just like preconceived. He's like, I fucking hate this band already or what. He was like, this was the most annoying crowd. And I was like,
Oh,
well,
God.
I
I
believe
could
it.
see
I was like, I
without a
believe
doubt.
it. And then this is what he distilled the crowd down to. You're only have been to like Sunday church youth group crowd and theater kids. And I said, that is absolutely my worst nightmare put together.
That sounds accurate as fuck.
I mean, listen, they're doing a show at Summerfest with Imagine Dragons, and that is both of their target audience. Can you imagine the amount of like happening in the Marcus Amphitheater when that happens this summer?
Oh my god.
It's gonna be kids that have never said fuck, a bunch of stay-at-home moms.
A bunch of theater kids who pretend they're like Disney characters IRL, and you're like, get away from me.
Oh
It's like,
god.
Dads with New Balances. Can't grill.
okay, all right,
Who
hold on.
can't grill?
Not New Balance's fault. They make a comfortable sneaker. Okay.
Oh no, bestie.
I don't wear New Balances. I wear Crocs because I'm a fucking adult. But I'm like in the middle ground between being like an actual adult and like.
Listen,
still,
the
like,
day you buy New Balances is the day I'm saying like,
they're fucking
where's the
comfortable.
baby?
Okay?
Where's the baby?
No, fuck off. They're comfortable, and sometimes you just want to be comfortable, and I am all about that. You
That's
can
why
wear
you
Doc
buy
Martens.
some-
You can be.
You can wear some comfy ass Steve, like the Steve
No.
Madden boots.
Nah, you're wrong.
You know what? You buy New Balances, I lose a bit of respect. You get grass stains on those New Balances, I gain a little bit of that respect back.
Brian, you
You're
don't have
credit
a
on the street.
lawn.
I'm gonna get one. I have the shoes. I need the grass.
You're gonna tell next time you go looking at places, you're gonna be like, I need a lawn. The realtor's gonna be like, what? Oh, okay, I get it. And he's gonna say like, oh, why? Do you have a dog or something? Be like, I need to get the grass stains on my
No,
New
it's-
Balances.
It's fashion. It's a fashion lawn. Thank you.
You guys got any loose grass stains that I could just rub on here for a bit?
Like
You
why
see the
wouldn't
man
you
at the
just
dog park? I don't
Do
even
you
have a
think-
dog. Just
like sell your old New Balances on eBay with the grass
I bet-
stains
I
and
bet
shit,
people
and
have done
somebody
it.
will buy them.
I bet people
Yeah.
have done that. Depop,
I'm sure
I believe it. Hanuki.
every poser is probably would just hop right on that.
I live in a city. I can't have a lawn, so I need to buy my used New Balances
Like,
or used Balances. I guess you can't
Yeah,
call
I
them
had
New
these back
Balances.
when I
if
lived
you-
in the suburbs.
No.
yeah. Sir, you've not seen a blade of grass in your life.
No,
You have
I
not
won't touch
mowed
it.
a lawn in
Won't
at least
touch
15
it, makes me itchy.
years.
Won't touch the grass.
I'm
before-
finding a staggering amount of used New Balances on eBay.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
How many of them have
Wait,
grass
how
stains
much?
on them though?
How much are they? What is the range?
This listing says New Balance 857 N2 white navy sneakers, men's size 11.5 4E dad grass mowing. $60 or best offer. No grass stains.
Oh my god.
I don't want to live in this planet anymore.
Dude, it's fashion. You need him to go to the fucking Imagine Dragons show.
No.
Oh God.
I hope no actual good bands are playing the night of Summerfest, because otherwise it's going to be a real bad time for everyone involved.
Just wait. We're going to end up playing Summerfest that day.
Yep, that'll be you.
Well, you'll have to
Ooh.
you will legally have to remember your cover of Sober then.
Do I have to remember it, or can I just like bring up an
Nah,
iPad
have it on your
with
phone, it's
lyrics
fine.
on
No,
it?
because all of those people are going to be there when you're playing at like 4:00 in the fucking afternoon. They'll be like, "I'm waiting for AJR."
You know what I
Imagine
could
Dragons."
do? I bet the same audience would eat up, be like, "Hang on, guys. I just haven't played guitar in so long. Let me just look it up on YouTube real quick." And everybody be like, "Oh, go ahead, do that."
I'm going to be like, I
And I'll
quit this
just-
band. Give me a
Yeah.
piss pass. I'm going to go hang out somewhere else.
I'm gonna go get fucking hammered and watch the real Imagine Dragons and see if I can finally like it.
You mean the Mormon rock? Oh yeah, and then
It's just-
Skillet's just gonna play like right outside too to really bring all the
God
Christian
damn it.
denomination thing together.
Yes.
Flyleaf's there too. They drew Switchfoot. Got everything.
Oh my god.
Summerfest is really falling off, guys.
Yeah,
I've never been to Summerfest.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Is it?
It's like $30
Is it?
and there's
'Cause
a
the way
bunch of
you're
stages.
describing it does not sound fun whatsoever.
There's like the main
There's the
auditorium
amphitheater.
space. Yeah,
Well, like that's
there-
a separate price.
yeah. But for $30,
Oh, for sure.
you get to walk around like the Summerfest grounds in Wisconsin. Just
See
a bunch of different
bands.
stages. There's like headliners on every stage. So like you got all different kinds of stuff. You can just have a good day, and it's like
Sounds
$30
like
to
fun.
get in. It's like Warped Tour, but with like bigger bands.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
when
pretty
we
cool.
were young, but
Coordinated?
over the course of a month.
It's like
Wow.
when we were young for alternative radio.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Dave Matthews Band.
Exactly.
That'll be in the
Did
amphitheater.
I hit it on the head? Yeah, all right.
Yep. That's in the amphitheater, but they're there.
But like
Ah, oh.
Sugar Hill Gang played last year.
Mhm.
Now that'd be a band I'd like to go see.
Oh yeah.
See? They got some of those like surprise artists who were like, whoa, damn, dude. Like,
You're like,
saw
oh, were you
Bootsy
like
Collins
Joan
at
Jett?
Wisconsin a
couple
Joan
years
Jett
ago.
played last year, I think, too.
I do love
So
me
many
some Joan Jett.
people that you're like, whoa, they're still alive.
Literally.
they got him.
They got him? They're still
way he's
kicking?
here.
They got him.
I did see Jerry Lee Lewis at Riot Fest a couple years ago, too.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
the
pretty
Great
sweet.
Balls of
That's
Fire circle pit.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Balls.
Mr. Fireballs. Mr. Piss Pass
This is that
Fireballs.
part we're cutting out where you just say balls a lot.
Fireballs. Balls.
We got to the part where we say balls all the time.
It's
just
like
goes
saying
like,
ass,
balls.
ass, ass, but balls.
Balls. Air Horn City. Let me see if I have that app still.
When Brian showed me how to do the air horn on the on our DJ rig, it was game over for everyone.
I hope I still have it. Oh God, this would be perfect.
I think you
for
do.
this.
You haven't gotten rid of it since we were playing that house show in Indiana.
How could I get rid of it?
How
We were playing a house show in Indiana.
You
with,
need that in Indiana.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, we played.
Oh,
a
here
show
it is.
there,
It's right in
and
front of my face. Balls. Oh, the best part about this app is you can hold it, so it just goes "Wah," like for as
man.
long as you want. It's a great way to start and end a conversation. So if like I'm sick of
Absolutely.
talking to somebody, it's "Wah." Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm done.
You should do it like in the middle of like a long pause and just like sitting there. It's like, yeah, well, see you
Well,
later.
Time is up.
see you later. Awkward stare.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go talk with other people, but it was very nice to meet you. Pew, pew. See ya.
Finger gun it out at the same time. Like,
Ba-ba. Perfect way. That's the way I want to die. Be
This
just,
audio
I'm out.
medium is gonna be great with all these finger guns we're doing.
Everyone imagine finger guns.
Imagine
no, I'm
dragons,
gonna
imagine
add
finger guns.
I'm gonna add all the
Imagine-
extra sound effects of the finger guns.
Imagine Dragon Balls with guns.
We've got a little bit of time left for the interview process, the process that we're going through right now. What a process. And then we're going to go hang out over on Twitch with some people that are chilling over there and answer some questions from them. But before we go, let's make sure we're just getting, all the music stuff so people can go find you. They are obviously fans. You guys, you talk about balls. So I think, everyone's a fan. You got an air horn on deck. Is there obviously the new single is out, Left Behind is out now, the show is coming up on the 25th. Is there more music in the horizon? Is there an album? Is there an EP?
There's quite a bit of music in the process right now. Well, we've got a lot already recorded and
Yeah,
done
we've got
and
5
finished.
songs already recorded and like
Completely
100
finished.
more demoed out.
Yeah.
That's an exaggeration, but a lot.
Yeah. I actually just wrote a full one last night. I know Vince is working on one two nights ago. So we're just still kicking here, just farting out these demos. It's great.
Our last show was actually at Cobra Lounge, and then we decided to take a couple months off just to kind of recoup because we had a busy summer, and then write some new music. So we've been just kind of doing that for the past few months. And then we're gonna
Then we played
show them to
Salty a few
people,
weeks ago.
release new music, and just keep on chugging.
Oh yeah. Moving along.
Do you think it'll be a full record? Do you think you'll do an EP? Do you think
think-
you'll just release singles or?
We're gonna do singles for now. At some point, I think we're just gonna evolve them into a full length.
We're just gonna release 3 albums at a time, like Green Day did that one year.
Uno
And that
Dos
worked out great
Tres.
for them.
It did. Wait,
Everyone
you
loves
I
want
wish
those
we could-
records.
You wanna
I
be
do.
Weezer?
There's a lot of good songs on each one of those records. I wish they kind of compiled all the good ones together and then just made a B-side record, kind of like Shenanigans. I think that would have been dope.
So that'll be what you do. It'd be I'm going to do the Green Day thing. that I
Oh,
think
we're just
should
gonna
have
come
done.
out with B-sides. We're just gonna release 6 B-side albums. They'd be
Yeah.
get these
You
really only.
could.
I'm like,
You
man,
could.
these
No
are
one's
the
stopping
B-sides.
you.
We're not gonna release A sides ever.
Yeah.
No, just all shit.
All B sides.
Oops, all B-sides.
Do they then become the sides? The A sides?
The A side.
The A-side.
Dude, you guys just gotta wait for the A sides, dude. We're just putting out a bunch of B sides right now, but just you hold
yeah,
on.
exactly.
Hold
Yep.
on. We got some
Fuck the
A sides
patriarchy,
coming.
We're only doing B sides.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Just tease the whole time.
This is definitely the patriarchy's fault.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's at least the plans going forward, along with some more shows going to the new year. I don't think we're playing anyone after the 25th. that I know.
No, we don't have any shows booked so far.
So I think this one will be the last one for 2022, and then hit the ground running 2023. Probably do a little bit more touring.
Yeah, definitely. We'll
Go
do
from
that. Release some more singles, and hopefully we'll get a record in the deal. Like a record in the release a record. There we go.
We get a record deal too. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
It would be
Throw it
cool.
out there.
Yeah.
At this point, we're having, at least in my opinion, the most fun in this band that we've had in a very, very long time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Good shows. It's been a long summer with shows and writing music and you know, we did like a small little tour. That was fun. But other than that, I'm really glad that we're kind of taking the time to sit down and really crack down on writing.
Especially during the winter. No one likes to travel and play shows and go to shows in the winter.
I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for it because no one wants to do it, which
So
means
it's like
you
you're gonna
gotta
be
be the one to do it.
You're gonna monopolize on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I like to do, especially like during the winter time, is go downtown and see a show because there really is nothing to do. It's dark early. Like, might as well go to a bar downtown, have a drink and some dinner, and then go to see a show.
And there's like nobody down there because nobody wants to be down there. So
Exactly.
it's like not even like annoying to walk around.
Yeah.
It's not crowded.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm afraid of the cold.
You got to do something real good to get me out of my house, to get from where I am in the warmth and when whatever I'm wearing to be like,
In
oh,
the
no, I'm going to.
warmth and the lack of pants.
Yeah. Like, you want me to leave this and come to that thing? You got to tell me what's gonna happen to me. All right,
What's gonna happen
what's the
to
worth
me?
here? What's the value? What's your value judgment?
Is this
of
going to
what
be an
this is?
issue when I try to get you out of the house to go to the Kenny Hoopla show in
Yeah,
December?
it is. It already
Oh,
is. You
no.
gotta do your
Oh
fucking job.
no.
Yeah.
Do my fucking job.
Well, when you finally have all this stuff coming out, where can people find you on the internet to tell you how much they like it and how much better it is than the Red Hot Chili Peppers and AJR?
We got
Find
a
it anywhere.
website,
Yeah.
glorydaysil.com. And then all of our social media handles are either at glorydaysil, all one thing, or glorydays_il, which is the more common one.
Or Facebook, YouTube, you know, there's always
Carrier
comment
pigeon.
on anything. Yeah.
There you go.
Board
Send a
game night will be
handwritten
our
letter.
local board game night. We'll be panhandling at the
D&D
gas
style.
station.
Yep. Or PO box, you know, whatever you want, really.
Our P.O. box is a shoe box that I dangle from the tree in my front yard. Like, we got everything.
It's like one of those things. It's like leave a book, take a book. Like
Oh my
the,
God,
the
yeah,
different
like little
things,
houses.
But it's like, you know, this is stuff that is specifically for Glory Day. It's just like toss it in.
Oh, you know,
might
it'd
not
be a
get it
good
back.
idea. I should coin this now instead of books. Since kind of CDs are phasing out, I feel like at this point, and they're not like terribly expensive, we should make like a give a CD, take a CD kind of deal like that, and be a good way to like learn about new music.
I'm so down, but that
Oh, yeah,
also made
that's
me feel
good.
so old.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I do not have a CD player to play anything on.
It's
CDs are a thing of the past, old man.
nobody listens to that kind of media anymore.
The
We listen to
future's
everything on
now, old
vinyl.
man.
I think the most recent. Okay, so the other night I got a targeted ad on Facebook again. These
Son of a
targeted ads
bitch.
are really coming
It's for
Glitter
for
a glitter
you.
CDs.
CD player.
But it was like a 20th anniversary re-release of Seether's Disclaimer. And I was like, oh, is it a vinyl? No, it's 2 CDs. And I said, what year is this?
Welcome to 2007.
Yeah. It seems like everybody still has them in their cars though. Because a lot of people have like some older cars that still have CD players. The only place that I see them.
My last car had a CD player and a tape deck, so
Fuck yeah.
that was great. Yeah, I
I
miss them.
bought my car last summer, and it had a CD in it already.
Oh, what CD was it? Uh-oh.
It's like a mix CD of like
That's right. I forgot about that.
like R&B music to have sex to.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck
That guy
yeah.
was doing you a fucking favor. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
Yeah.
said the next one, I'm going to do my homie real solid.
This adds value to its resale value.
The crazy
I mean, he
part
couldn't
is,
have been that crazy because it was a Kia Soul. So, that guy maybe was not doing so much hard fuck.
He was a
I got rid of
hamster?
I got rid of my Kia Soul. Now I drive a Chevy Equinox. But the CD, it was a handmade, homemade burnt CD, and it was volume like 7.
Oh.
There's more out there.
Now, here's the thing. Did you make sure that back seat in the back of everything in that Chevy Equinox was completely sanitized?
Yes. Yes, I did. Because I was afraid.
Thoroughly
Listen, they were just trying to do you a solid, bestie.
And I appreciate it, and I have listened to the CD. There are some bangers on there, no pun intended, but I don't know how often I'll continue listening to it.
Okay.
It's not in high rotation, but it's in,
Low
Do you still
rotation.
have this? Wait, do you still have the CD? Like, has this been like recently enough where you still have it?
Oh, it is. It lives in the car. It's not coming out of the car. I will be selling that car with that CD in it.
He's passing it on to the next
Yeah,
homie.
pay it forward kind of deal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Pay it forward.
I'd like to buy the coffee for me
sex
and the
R&B.
person behind me, and also
Yep.
give them this sex CD that was found.
Can
I'd like to
you
also-
pinpoint like what the oldest song is though, so we can then have like an idea of when this was burnt?
Oh God.
2001.
Well, it's definitely got some some 90s on there. Like late 80s, early 90s is probably the oldest track on there.
Okay.
The good shit.
There's
So
either
it's got to be like early 2000s then.
Mm-hmm.
like the good story here is that the guy's like, oh man, like I just forgot, I left the CD in the car when I sold it. It's probably not a big deal. Like they'll just throw it out, no worries. The bad story here is that he bought the car for a lover and made her like a bunch of CDs, and then they broke up, and he's just like,
I'm selling the car.
like, you were cheating on me? I made you all these CDs.
Or like,
these mixed CDs.
or like the last time they were screwing around, they would do it in the car, and then he sold the car, and they need that CD just to like get in the mood, and he goes, "Fuck,
Yeah.
relationship's over. I sold that car with a CD in it. Relationship's
Just,
over.
the magic's gone.
Traded in as aphrodisiac.
Volume 7 was where I really got into a good,
good
good
groove.
groove with it. Like I dug in, and I was like, I figured it out. I got the perfect mix. 8, 9, 10, they'll never happen now because
Never
I lost
compare.
7 and I can't remember what I put.
You can't recreate perfection.
Yeah.
No. I listened back to 1 through 6. It's not the same. I look her in the eyes and I say, I no longer love you. And sold off the Equinox. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That mixtape number 7 was what was keeping the relationship together.
That was a solid glue.
Well, this is how we ended the podcast.
Perfect.
For all of you in Chicago, when you're listening to this, make sure you're at the show on Black Friday, 11/25 at Cobra Lounge. Check out Glory Days with Night Spice, Tiny Kingdoms, etc. And check out Left Behind, the single. It's out now. Follow them on social. Tell them, hey, this is how I rank you compared to AJR. Just it's either constructive feedback or it's just what we all
Absolutely
assume is
not.
that, oh, you're not AJR, so you're amazing.
Yeah, here's
But
a
you know,
quick pass.
if we rank lower, I get it. That's all I'm saying.
You guys should have way more just like string sections for no good fucking reason in the middle of your songs.
And
That'd
then
be
one
great.
of you guys has to wear, I mean, I know you have the hat thing going, but you need to wear like that weird like fur flap hat that the lead guy always wears.
A fur flap hat. Oh, like a. Yeah, I
Like
know
a-
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
What's your
I
fur
don't know.
flaps
I don't know
going?
how else to like say it or
Oh.
like what it really is, but it's there.
Fur flaps.
It's like we get it. You want attention.
Lizzie, the flexor, says, oh, someone else wants attention. Anyway, yeah, go check out Glory Days. We are going to continue to hang out over on Twitch, hang out with our friends over there. But James, CJ, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
guys.
Thanks, guys.